Kenben's Media TV, where we always say that we tell African stories the African way. And our mission is to go around the world, go around Africa, making sure that we bring to you stories that are going to motivate you and that are going to inspire you. And so for us, besides motivation that sometimes we do, and there are so many videos that we have dedicated to motivation. If you look at our videos on our YouTube channel, you see that there are so many videos that we do on motivation. But besides that, we also do stories that are inspiring and are motivating. And we have come to realize that in Africa, every one of us have a story to tell. Provided that they are alive today, we have stories that we can tell. And we want to keep telling these stories again and again to ensure that we can depict the real picture of Africans to the whole world. Because there's some people outside of Africa or even inside the Africa who does not know exactly what happens in Africa and who have not heard the stories of different people, the rich, the poor, the middle class, people who are struggling to make their ends meet each and every day, and most importantly, even people who who came into Africa and left Africa as a better place. So today we are still here at Mount Kenya University, and we are trying to engage people that we meet to tell their stories. And we have met several people who have very good stories. And one of them is my friend Mureithi here, who will be telling us his story, how it started, how he manages maybe to be able to get good grades in exams using a machine that he will also be showing us on how to use it. Most people may not understand what this is, and for me, I saw it the first time with my friend, and he will be showing us exactly how he uses this machine and for what purpose. So Mridi, karibu sana kwenye Kenben's Media TV.
Thank you.
Na story yako ni story ambayo ni ndefu, pengine unaweza anza na kuambia mtazamaji wetu your names, maybe we start from there.
Okay. Asante sana mtazamaji. My name is Daniel Mureithi.
Daniel Mureithi.
Mt.Kenya. Yes.
And Daniel Mureithi is born in which
In
county?
Embu County.
You are born in Embu County, and when you were born in Embu County, which primary school did you attend? Maybe we can start from there to Nyanza.
I went to Tirali Primary School. Then I went to Mayori Secondary School.
Mayori Secondary School, that is still in Embu County. Then after finishing Form 4, then
I went to Thika University and took my diploma course.
Your diploma course in
education.
In education, eh?
Yeah.
The same that you are doing, the same that you are pursuing at Mt.Kenya University as a degree.
Yeah.
For you, Mureithi, you have had some difficulties in your sight.
Yeah.
It's not like you have lost your sight, but you have difficulties in your sight.
Yes.
When did it happen? Or when did it started happening?
Okay. My sight problem. I was born with that problem.
So for the rest of your days, you have had this problem.
I have had this problem. I actually don't know how it means. Maybe to see at night, for example. So there is no anything new for me when it comes to that problem. Yeah.
So
Just born like that.
you are born like that.
Yeah.
And what was your mother's reaction when maybe she got a child and the doctors told her huyu kuna vile haoni vizuri? Mama yake ashawahi kukuambia venye ilikuwa?
My child is low vision.
It's low vision.
Low vision.
It's not permanent blindness.
It's not blindness. So it's good I clear that.
Yes, and that is the foundation that you have started with.
Yeah. So that now, so at the beginning there was no challenge. I could not see if there was any difference between me and other people. And possibly my parents I don't know whether they noted there was any
Mzee
difference.
hakujua maybe kuna ukiwa
They
mdogo.
must, maybe they discovered,
Mhm.
because I remember since I was in school,
Mhm.
the point that I can remember,
Mhm.
I they took me to hospital,
Mhm.
and there is this Dr. Imari who walked with me up to secondary school,
Mhm.
who kept on coming and checking
Checking, yeah.
me on the eyesight. So
And the
every
progress.
term and the progress, all the terms he used to come in our school and check on me. So my parent, I believe he knew because of that connecting that doctor is called Dr. Joroge from Embu. Yeah, I want to appreciate him. Yeah.
For the good job well done.
Yeah, well done. Yeah.
Na sasa ukiwa primary maybe ulikuwa na changamoto gani za kusoma, maybe kurelate na watu, na maybe hata pale nyumbani, what were some of the challenges that you were facing?
Number one, I used to live in denial that I have no challenge, just like any other person. So relating with others people, I would just play and engage in every play that a child engages into. And then when you come to class, that is where the things were different, because I could see the other people seeing things that I am not seeing. For example, in the blackboard, now that that doctor who used to come to school, so all the teachers were always aware about it. But I still believe that I'm just like any other. But so that was a challenge. That when we start reading books, that I can hear people reading very fast and seeing things that I'm not able to see. Yeah.
Or did the other student, maybe in secondary or even in primary school, used to tease you because of your condition? They never used to tease you.
Not really, because I didn't.
But there are those maybe who used to avoid you or even engage in activities to suggest that maybe you looking for or something like that.
I think most of the friends that I had are those who are ready to help. I think that is good. That whenever they discovered that challenge, they were ready to help. And actually, since it's a low version, being placed at the front in the class.
That is very true.
Yeah. So I don't see anywhere having challenges with the student, maybe or pupils on the sitting position or leaning, engaging others. Yeah.
And then now your journey started, and you had to accept everything now.
Accepting the condition took a long time.
It took a long time.
Actually, through the school, I did not accept
that you cannot see.
Yeah, until I was through the campus.
That
is when I accepted that this is a condition that I need to accept and manage it the way it is. So I went to a normal school, primary school, secondary, and even in the universities. So I went through many challenges. For me, it was hard for me to go through, because actually the demonstration from the blackboard and all that assignment at night I could not.
You would not be able to do.
Then the next day I'm expected to have done.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
So you used to receive punishment maybe because of not doing homework.
Sometimes I used to receive.
There are some teachers who used to give you some punishment.
Yeah, but I used to communicate with teachers and explain to them about it. And sometimes I was excused students from games and do the assignment at that time. Although sometimes you it might not work. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Thank you very much.
Yes.
In the meantime, you'll also be when now you decided maybe to buy an instrument to help you be able to lead. But in the meantime, I want you maybe to show us the instrument that you use to lead, and maybe you can also show us on how you use it in order for you to see. We have an exam here. You'll be using an exam, isn't it? For you to lead. You can start. We can start by the machine. What's the name of the machine?
Okay. name of this machine is called an optilec.
An optilec.
An optilec. It's a device which is used for low vision, low vision, not for blindness or any other condition.
It's for low vision.
Low vision. So if there is someone outside there that is not aware of how he can be helped, we have a machine. Yeah. Now, a low vision condition is whereby that the sight means adequate light for you to see the material. Then again, you need the numbers to be large enough for you to see. There is always a solution, or which might not be full assistance, which is given by schools. Like I was given in primary school, we did a large print, KCSE, as well as KCSE,
Okay.
KCP and KCSE.
And you search for the large print.
Yes.
Okay.
It may not have been so helpful.
It didn't work so well for you.
So well for me because of light. Because when you're placed on a dark position and you still have the large print,
You still cannot see.
You still cannot. You can't see. So, but this machine now plays the two roles, or which is facing that challenge. So, it is able to enlarge the numbers. It is able to provide the adequate light
for you to be able not to see.
For you to be able to see and read it, you can read quite
very
comfortably. Yes. So
and I can see very well.
Yeah.
Maybe our cameraman you can focus on this. You see.
So you can enlarge the size of the figure fit for you as a low vision person, and if you want to change the colors also, which is fit for you, you can still do the same.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So now from here we can now be able to lead what is written in this exam.
Yeah.
Whereas without now the machine you cannot be able to lead.
You can. Yeah. Can't.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Wow. Now you can see. It's called optilec.
It is called optilec.
And that's how it is used.
That is how it is used. And my encouragement is that someone who is outside there,
maybe having the same problem, you still go for that.
Maybe you're wondering what you need to do, and you have been struggling like me from primary to university or to college. You can go for this.
Na hii machine yenyewe inauzwa pesa ngapi kwa soko?
I am not sure because these things sometimes goes on what I can't eat. So I may not exactly tell you how much, but with 50,000, or maybe you can just go to Google. Yeah, just online. Look for
you can get a rough figure of how much
a good figure.
It costs.
Yeah. So I point you there. Yeah.
Let's now get back to your passion and your passion for education.
Yes.
Because in many cases we have seen that most people who may have challenges with their sight and even other challenges, let's say in a disability, may not embrace so much education. Most of them, they say maybe education is not for me, maybe education was never meant for me. What compelled you, or what made you to go for a diploma in Chuka University, and now you have come for a degree in Mt.Kenya University?
Yeah, I was passionate about education, and I didn't want. I was not clear on what I need to do. Although I wanted to become a teacher, but I realized that it is not possible for me due to the challenge. Because if I become a teacher, yes, I may go learn and qualify, but how will I teach?
Because of your condition.
Because of my condition. How will I be marking? Those were the questions in my mind. And so I what was I also want I settled on become looking for a course that, or rather a job that would not involve much of reading and all that. Like I wanted to do conflict
Resolution.
resolution
Mhm.
management,
Mhm.
and but still my heart was in on being a teacher.
Mhm.
But that is the job I could see now it's fit for me,
Mhm.
according to my conditions.
Mhm.
But I was encouraged, and you know,
Mhm.
finally I decided to go for it.
Mhm.
Yeah,
What role would you say that your parents have played to make you who you are today?
they have played. My parents, I want to appreciate them.
Mhm.
They have played a very big role.
Mhm.
As I said, all the way from primary school,
Mhm.
it's very much engaged. Very
Mhm.
much engaged.
Mhm.
The doctor
Mhm.
checking the condition.
Mhm.
Though some of the gadgets
Mhm.
which were given were not so helpful.
Mhm. But
Um,
all in all, they played a
all
big
in
role.
all, I would say they played their
Mhm.
role
Mhm.
well.
Mhm.
Maybe we were not maybe very much aware about um, the gadgets that could be so helpful,
Mhm.
or maybe schools, a
Mhm.
special school
Mhm.
that I could go through.
Mhm.
But as for me,
Mhm.
what I say, I
Mhm.
can say that they did their best.
Mhm.
Yeah.
What motivates you every day? That you wake up every day and it motivates you maybe to go further and further in your education.
It's because I accepted myself and the
Mhm.
condition.
Mhm.
I think that was
Mhm.
the
The
matter
basic
of it
level.
all.
Mhm.
Yeah, which I was just encouraged by my friends
Mhm.
about accepting it.
Mhm.
That I used to live in denial,
Mhm.
just hoping one day it
Mhm.
is going to be well. It's going to be. I'm just going to be like other
Mhm.
people.
Mhm.
But when I accepted this is a condition,
Mhm.
uh, I actually accepted,
Mhm.
and actually I started using the white cake.
Mhm.
Um, and then I finally got this option.
Mhm.
The greatest challenge was that no one could be able to tell I have a challenge.
That is true.
Yes,
Mhm.
so I was battling with that.
Mhm.
So how do I carry a white cane
Mhm.
outside there
Mhm.
while everyone can see? You are able to see. So that was my problem. But when I
Mhm.
accepted its accommodation
Mhm.
and I have a challenge,
Mhm.
therefore I was able to
Mhm.
accept it.
You are able to build it from there.
Yeah.
That is very good.
Yeah.
And when you are in this school now,
Mhm.
and maybe when you are even in Chuka University, now you are in Mt.Kenya University,
Yes.
do you feel like maybe the management have done enough to accommodate people with some disabilities in one way or another, any disability? How do you feel about maybe what they should do or what they have done?
Maybe let me talk about this
Mhm.
school,
Mhm.
this institution.
Mhm.
Okay, this that when I was in Chuka, I did not yet, I was still battling
Mhm.
that I'm okay. But when I'm here, I'm already settled.
Mhm.
So again, the school has facilities which are helpful.
Mhm.
Um, like exam, it is easy for you to do the exam without struggling to be looking for where class, the examination classes are.
Mhm.
So I am happy with that. Sometimes you would struggle
Mhm.
when if, for example, you're trying to look for where your friends are,
Mhm.
and maybe the other no you can able to locate your friends from afar.
Mhm.
So I feel that the institution has done good
Mhm.
on that.
Mhm. They have
Yes,
really improved on
helped.
that, and they are able now to accommodate people
Yeah.
who are like they have some disabilities. Eh?
Yes. Yeah.
So thank you very much,
Mm.
Mr. Mureithi, for coming to us and for allowing us to be able to talk to you
Yeah.
at Ken-based Media TV. But before we finish, I want you to look at our camera
Yes.
and I want you to talk to what that person who is out there.
Yeah.
Maybe has the same conditions like you have, or
Mm.
even have another condition, and
Mm.
maybe they feel that their self-esteem is so low because of
Mm.
what is happening. I want
Yeah.
you to talk to them and give them some advice.
Okay. Dear listener, or those who are outside there watching, my encouragement to you would be, if you have any challenge, any form of disability, it is good you accept it. Ni vizuri uikubali kwamba
Mhm.
uko na hiyo changamoto.
Mhm.
Hiyo ndio itakuwa the step number one.
Mhm.
once you accept that, you will live a normal life, a normal life just like any other person. So the first step is that one,
Acceptance.
is accepting. But if you keep on battling with that, you may not make, you will not achieve much. But once you accept, you will achieve a lot. Yeah. So it's just an encouragement. Please accept the condition. Now start, anza kujaribu kuishi ukiwa na hiyo changamoto.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
I didn't even know about the opt-like machine. And you have shown us on how to use this opt-like machine.
Yeah.
And I can see someone can be able to lead very well from here.
Yeah.
They'll be able to lead very well from here.
You place it on the material.
Oh, you place it on the material,
Yes.
like that.
Yeah.
And then you can now be able to lead. This is the development of West Africa, literature, and all the others. So thank you very much, Mr. Mureithi. And we are very grateful for your story. We know that it is going to motivate and inspire someone out there. So you have heard it from Mureithi, and that is his story, the African story. We always say that African has the best stories. And we believe that if we keep telling these stories again and again in the best way possible, in an African way, as we are doing it, then we can inspire and transform Africa to be the best continent. But I told you earlier that the continent can never change if we are not willing to change. This is Ken Ben's Mureithi, and this is Ken Ben's Media TV. Thank you very much. God bless you.